Hi everyone, welcome back to another cut above with Chris. Head shave time. I've just finished my face shave, had an absolutely sensational face shave with the Australian Private Reserve Bay City. I'm going to use it for my head shave as well. I actually pulled out, do you know what, no I'm not going to. I'm going to use what I was going to use. I took the photograph, I haven't used this stuff for a while and I just fancy using it. All the scent of it, so I'm just rinsing out my brush now. I have no idea how long my face shave was, but I tell you now it wasn't a bit long though. Now someone has asked previously about using the supply razor for a head shave. I won't be using it tonight because it's my first night on shift. I don't want to risk any cuts or nicks or anything like that, so I am taking the easy way out and using the HeadBlade tonight. But the cream that I'm going to be using is Elvado Royal Tahitian Line. This is their new brush and brushless cream. Comes in a pump action tub, 2 or 3 squirts, and away you go. Now, it's exceptional stuff. Can be used with or without a brush. You can't really go wrong with that. One of the best travel options you can actually put in your den. 3 pumps, looks like that, and all I do is rub it in my hands, and then all over my just freshly wet head, and then just all I do is get my palms, dip them in the water, shake off the excess, and then just back on my head again. And you can actually see the lather building just from that. I use this very similar to head slick. Put a thin layer on, cover everything. I'm just going to dip my tips again, or my palms should I say, not my tips. And again. Just leave a bit of moisture on there, I'm not going to rub it too much otherwise it absorbs it all again. There we go. And here we go. HeadBlade. Going with the plastic one this time, just for a bit of a change. And I've actually got the 3-blade cartridge in it today. First time ever using one, and I did notice, you won't be able to see, I don't think. I'm surprised I was able to see, but right here, oh, you might be able to. It says Dorco on this little rubber bit here. Dorco 3-blade cartridge. I've never used a Dorco razor before. Let's see how she goes with the grain. And David Munoz was the man that put me onto HeadBlade and actually got me in the door with Todd, the main man over there. And this is the cartridge that he uses. They are the cheapest cartridge you can buy for the HeadBlade. These work out at just over $10 for 4 in Australia. So in terms of cost, very, very, very well priced. And it seems to be doing a pretty damn fine job. I'm not sure if it's quite as good feeling as the 4-blade, but I'll tell you what, there's no tugging or anything. And it's done a pretty good first pass. In fact, it's done an excellent first pass. Just going to just sink out the dirty water now, because it's whipped off a lot of hair there. Just run a bit of water through the blades. It's not clogging up at all, not even in the slightest. Right, now this is where Elvado comes into it, so a bit of water. That's it. Boom, nothing else. That's all you need. Very similar to the HeadBlade stuff in that regard. Now when you get to this stage of a head shave, it's all about slickness. Cushion is absolutely irrelevant. You want to be able to nice, quick, smooth, easy, gliding strokes. You can't do this with a DE razor, I don't care who you are. You can, but you'll end up in a hell of a state. Now I can assure you, there's not very many soaps or creams out there. I mean, this is still super slick. They get you this level of slickness and protection for this type of shaving at least. You don't need this amount of slickness with a DE. But I tell you what, the more slickness you've got, especially with a head shave, the safer you are. Now I'm going to have one more little pump of cream, just one. Wet my head again and just add this cream on. There's just a few little tufts here and there, see if we can get rid of them. It just goes to show it's a really nice cartridge, it's very smooth. I'm not getting any irritation or anything that I can sort of feel at the moment, but one thing's for sure, it's not quite as efficient as the 4 or the 6, and obviously the extra blades are what is making the difference in that regard. It's got to be. Done and done. It's certainly a messier razor for sure. But that there's probably 2 or 3 micro weepers on the back there. I'm talking really tiny. But other than that, it's really smooth. Not as nice to use, I don't think, as the stainless one, the S4. But I tell you what, it does the exact same job at the end of the day. That's a BBS shave with literally no irritation, no nothing. Can't crumble with it at all. I'm going to finish off now on the head at least with Elvado aftershave balm. Royal Tahitian lime to match the soap or the cream. 3 squirts of that. There's no menthol in here, but there's a bit of mint and it gives it a lovely cooling feeling. The scent's just incredible. And then I'm going to finish off my face shave now, which I didn't finish off on the face shave because obviously I got all the water from my head shave running over my face, with the Australian Private Reserve Bay City. Good splash of that, it smells incredible. And I'll just finish that on the head as well. Oh yeah. It doesn't get much better than that. It really doesn't. I've got to say, Dan's aftershave splashes over there, they're very thick. I think it's most likely the glycerin content or something that's in there. But they moisturise your skin, they smell great, they last a long time. They're just almost perfection, and I've yet to really use anything better than that as a post-shave splash. Closest is Barrister and Man. Very similar, but different feeling on the face. Barrister and Man's a lot wetter, a lot more like an aftershave. This is more like, yeah, I would say it's like an 80% splash with a 20% balm. That's what it feels like. I mean, it's incredible stuff. And the scent, whew, phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And other than that, guys, thanks very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. And next head shave, hopefully, I'll pull out the supply razor and see how it goes. I don't think it will fit very well. It's very, very mild. But we'll see how it goes. Someone wants to see it, so it will happen. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for my next shave. Cheers.